Most professionals only update their resume when they need it, which is usually the moment they need it most. Right after a layoff. Right after a difficult conversation with the manager. Right after a reorg announcement. The moment when stress is high. Time is short. And the resume needs to be ready immediately. That is the wrong time to build a resume. Here is the Saturday habit that ensures your resume is ready before you ever need it. This is what the talent. In HR, we see this pattern constantly. An employee receives the layoff notice. They open their resume. The last version was updated 4 years ago. 2 job changes ago. 1 promotion ago. They cannot remember the specific outcomes they delivered in the past 3 years. The accomplishments are fuzzy. The numbers are gone. The story doesn't flow. And they have approximately 48 hours to rebuild a resume that needs to compete with candidates whose resume have been current for months. The professionals who navigate disruption well are not the ones with the best resumes. They are the ones with up-to-date resumes. Built deliberately, quietly, steadily, long before the moment they need it. You do not update your resume monthly. You update it quarterly. 4 times a year. 30 minutes each time. 5 things to update. Update 1, the wins from the last quarter. What did you actually accomplish? Not what was on your task list. What outcomes did you produce? A project that shipped. A revenue number you helped move. A team you led through difficult execution. A client situation you de-escalated. A cost you reduced or revenue you protected. Capture each one in a single line. With a number whenever possible. Update 2, the skills you developed. New technologies. New methodologies. New domains you understand now that you didn't 3 months ago. A certification you earned. A capability you built. A piece of work you did that required learning something new. The cumulative answer over a year is the story of your professional growth. Update 3, the metrics you can now quantify. Most of the time, the metric isn't available the moment the work happens. The revenue impact of last quarter's launch shows up 2 quarters later. The retention impact of the program you ran shows up 6 months later. Quarterly resume updates are when you go back and add the numbers that have now become visible. The resume should compound in specificity over time. Update 4, adjustments to existing roles. If your responsibilities have shifted, update the description. If your scope has grown, update the framing. If your team has changed in size or composition, update the numbers. Most resumes have 1 description per role. Strong resumes update that description as the role itself evolves. Update 5, the format and design. Resume formatting standards change. ATS requirements update. Industry conventions shift. Every quarter, look at the document itself. Is the formatting current? Is the design clean? Does it pass ATS keyword scans for your field? This is the maintenance. Not glamorous. Required. 3 common mistakes I see in HR. 1. Listing responsibilities instead of outcomes. Wrong. Managed cross-functional team to deliver projects. Right. Led 14-person team across product, engineering, and design to ship platform redesign that produced 23% improvement in user retention. Specific. Quantified. Outcome-focused. 2. Vague timeframes. Wrong. Years of experience in marketing. Right. Specific job dates. Specific accomplishments tied to specific quarters. 3. Formatting that fails ATS. Most resumes are scanned by software, AI, before any human reads them. Fancy formatting, columns, graphics, and creative layouts often fail the scan. If a recruiter never sees the resume, the content doesn't matter. 4 times a year. 30 minutes each time. That is 2 hours of annual investment for a resume that is always ready. Mark it on the calendar. End of March. End of June. End of September. End of December. Saturday morning of the first weekend of each new quarter. Open the document. Add the last quarter's wins. Update the metrics that have surfaced. Refine the descriptions that have evolved. Check the format against current standards. Close the document. That is it. 12 months from now, if disruption arrives, you do not scramble. You open a current document. And you start applying immediately. Most professionals update their resume when they need it. Strong professionals update it before they need it. 4 times a year. 30 minutes each time. Wins. Skills. Metrics. Descriptions. Format. This Saturday, start the habit. Or update what's already there. This is what the talent. The move is yours.